Test. Cool.
There we go. All right. Let's see if I remember this intro. Good evening. What's up, everyone? Welcome to ONJU Presents the Commons. I am your host, Boss 2.0. Next couple of weeks, probably be a little bit of snippet here and music for you. You know, I always used to say, enjoy the song from so and so and so and so. Make sure you take a moment to share out the link, put some emojis in the chat, and we'll get started right after this. So we'll see how that goes over the next couple of weeks. But welcome, everyone. Excuse my tardiness. Of course, the best laid plans always go a little bit crazy first time working with some tech. But from what ONJB says, y'all are all right with that over here on the Twitch side. But yeah, what's up? We are here for our very first relaunch over here on the Twitch side of ONJU University Presents the Commons. Again, I'm Boss 2.0. Look right down there. You see over there, ONJU University Dean of Communications in the building. We are here with our Twitch debut and also X debut, I believe. I should look over here on my screen and see what's happening over there. But we are here on ONJU Presents the Commons, back on the blockchain. Not necessarily here on the chain, over here on Twitch, but at least we're back on the block talking about Web3 and blockchain. So I'm super excited to be over here. Been spending a good chunk of the afternoon getting this streaming stuff ready for my debut. And so I'm over here now. We're over on the ONJU Twitch. And also on my personal X, Brian O'Shea Dance. So if you see us somewhere around there, tell your friends to head on over and come check us out. I'm going to go ahead and get my amazing co-host up here on stage with me, the amazing ONJB. There he is right there. What's up, good sir?
Yes. Hey, we here. We back in the building. Comments back. Let's go. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped.
Yes. I see we got three eyes in the building. Let's go see what's going on. We already got some comments back. Okay, look, this is my first time popping in and seeing some comments. Let's pop it down here and see what's going on. We got ONJU with the emojis. Comments is bike. We here. We with it. Let's go get it. Let's go. All right. I'm so super excited to be back. We were putting some stuff together earlier. It was a lot of stuff going on. Apparently my Chrome is out of date. Couldn't get my Twitch hooked up and all the rest. But you know what? We're here with it and we're gonna let it rock. Let me go pull my Twitter up and see if we're over here on Twitter, because it's still gonna be Twitter forever. Ain't nobody talking about X. What is that? But B, what's going on? How are you today?
Doing amazing. I'm so excited. I've been hyped ever since you announced that you was coming back, streaming debut, bringing the comments back. I've been crazy hyped. So yeah, I'm good. It's been a amazing, what do the kids say, goated Wednesday. So yes.
Yeah. And I look over here and I am currently on X. That's so wild. I do know that to stream on X, you got to be premium. And I guess it kind of worked out in that way that I'm not yet. I haven't turned it off because, when it first started, it was like 10, 12, 14 bucks. I was like, yeah, I can do that. I like my check mark. I like having my folders so I could get stuff ready when we were doing the comments. And then, that man went ahead and amped it up. And you know how it is when you get subscriptions, like you end up just not turning them off. So it's been on for probably like the past 5 months with me paying $40. Don't judge me. But it just happened so that I'm still on that premium. And so I turn to look over here at my iPad and I'm seeing the two of us on Twitter. And that's wild. And it's two folks over here. Again, that's wild. But yeah, no, we over here in the building, so excited to be over here. Kind of like episode 0, but episode 1, we'll see how it goes. I don't know which one I'm going to call it. Maybe episode 1. But with those technical difficulties, I don't know. We just going to call it something because guess what? We made it over here.
There we go. I'm loving it. How you feeling so far? How you feeling about the Twitch and the video? And it's different, but
it's
cool.
It's different. When I was doing it on Wednesdays during the same time on the audio space, I had water, I had a little snack, I had all kind of stuff, but like it's things here, and I'm sure I can still do that, but how me and my aesthetics and my professionalism is put together. Like I had to go put on my black. Pretty soon it's going to be ONJU, not Adidas, even though I love Adidas. Across the front, sometime soon. I already got plans. I got to get a cup. So I have my water, not in this water bottle here, but pink and black cup, pink and gold cup, something right, but that's going to come as the music and the intro video and all that other good kind of stuff together. But this one for me was a bit of holding myself accountable. I have been wanting to bring it back. I think it's really been about right at a year since the last time I did an audio space. When I looked back over at Space's dashboard, I think the last one was like maybe like August 22nd of 2024. And so I was like, okay, I got to hold myself accountable. Like, we finna get back, put a date down, let's go get it. Watching all the videos because I use StreamYard for streaming. And as the time came, I got more and more excited. Got it in. Here we are. So
that's what's up.
Yeah. Excited to be back. Much more excited for the possibilities this opens up being here on video. What I want to do today, now that we're back on the block, is kind of rewind it back a little bit, see how the comments started, the conversations we had in those, I think, right about 2 years. And now that we're over here on the Twitch side, talk about what this might look like. And then kind of what's ahead. Because now that I'm here, now that we got it put together, now that I'm paying for StreamYard, we finna be over here.
Oh yeah, that's and that's how it works too. Sometimes the subscription model is that little push that we need to
absolutely
use the tool.
Yeah, but it was as you'll see from some of the stuff that we're gonna go through tonight. Looking back at some of that was like, why did I ever stop? Some of the threads that we had going on toward the end of that time when I was doing content editing and things like that, I look back at it and I'm like, this was the shit. But sometimes the conversations like change, and life has definitely changed for me since the last time that I was over on an audio stream or on an audio space. But now that I'm over here, life is going to change again, and I want to see how it's going to kind of all shake out. So appreciate folks for being with us, whether you're with us right now or you're in the replay game. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in, especially since I was a little bit late. Let me go and get
it. No, you're all good. So yeah, let's just remind the folks what the Commons is about. What's different topics they can they'll be able to hear and all that good stuff? Because Commons was cooking.
No, like for real, like very much. And, for me, let me plug in real quick, just to keep any other technical stuff at bay. Um, the comments for me was just, when we started, when I jumped onto the team for ONJU University, we were already with our ONJU Saturday Spaces. Um, and for me, it's always been about branching out into that network. So it had me think like, okay, we're in Onaji, what we need some programming.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see what else we can dive into. Of course, we're always in education. We're always in talking about emerging tech, AI, all that good stuff. But what other conversations can we start to have? What other people can we talk to?
1,000%.
I'm a big time long form content kind of person. I love an interview space. I love a podcast. Um, I'm a big NPR fan, like love hearing interviews and stuff. And so with me, the natural progression from the writing that I did over on the Medium blog, which seems like forever ago, the Medium blog to then coming into the audio space, it was just kind of natural progression of like, okay, let's take the conversations that we've had, not just Saturday, branch them out, get some other folks to talk about it, see how we can kind of dive deep into some of those other things. And then it just kind of happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, and I really do have Onaji to and you be to thank for so much of that, because y'all were like, look, this is cool, this is good. Like, what you got going on right here is beneficial. So how else can you do it? What can you add to it? Like, what other conversations can you have? And for me, it was just like, let's just take off and go get it. So the first one, let me get my stuff up, because again, like I said, once I updated Chrome, I lost all my tabs that I had ready and pulled up. But our first, let me go ahead and take a moment to get that together. Let me share the screen. Gotcha.
The screen sharing is a whole nother element too to this video side. It's
a whole nother element. But what I do like about Streamlight is that it makes it a little bit easier. All right, let me see. We're gonna move us over a little bit right there and add that to stage. There we go.
Boom.
Yeah. So we got some great stuff over here. So this first started. This was our very first comment. So let's see. This was August 11th, 2022. So 3 years ago,
fire.
Maybe about, 10, 15, 2 weeks off of 2 years ago. I know B was my very first guest. So that was always, it's always good to have a guest on, just like now that, you're comfortable with. And so I was very grateful for that. But I know we just probably came on and talked about, I think, some of the things that were coming, like the things that we wanted to talk about. We see Onaji right over here. We got IC3 was in the building. Kang right there from Protect Your Vibes. And then one of our other Onaji fam, Cypher, was in the building. And so that kind of kicked things off. And then we took it from there. And let's see, let me head back over and take it back to the end. And we can just kind of take a moment and give a round of applause for some of these conversations. So our second one was Dan from Black Jesus Project. That was when, we were very much in the height of the previous cycle. So we had Onaji fam making NFT projects that we were incubating over on campus, which is our Discord. We were talking about more Black projects, continuing to be on our Black and brown tip, like very much making sure we were using our platform to amplify so much of that. This one right here, this third one, September 1st, 2022, the Reintroduce Yourself with She Bites. That was with Sheena. Amazing artist with the Bites NFT, another rug artist. I cannot wait to be in a new space, so you can see this amazing rug that I had an opportunity to win. And this right here was probably one of those spaces where I remember Sheena was on the timeline, and she had just spoken about being diagnosed as autistic. And I reached out and I was like, "Hey, ONJU, I got this little audio space. Like, would you consider coming on?" And she was like, "Well, I wasn't really planning on going anywhere and talking about this, but I like y'all's vibes, the things that we did in our ONJU Saturday space." And then so she came on, and this was number 4. I was still a newbie. Guess what I didn't do? Press record on the audio. And this was one of my favorite spaces. I cried in this space. Taking it way back. Sheena was talking about so much of her journey and
right.
what that diagnosis of autism helped her understand and put so many things in line from her life. And then we kind of got into speaking about what was going on at the time, just politically and socially. And she put me in tears. I had a little, some not one or two. I had a few. I had to go off mic real quick. It take a moment. But then I was kicking myself because I realized toward the end that I did not record the space. But then sometimes that happens with the universe. It's one of those things you just had to have been there.
Facts.
But guess I didn't do that. I didn't do that again. I know that.
Speaking of Sheena, I actually just I was going through my social media journey, all that good stuff. I saw her actually post. I think it was from a couple days ago, but she's over on Threads, kind of showing some art and showcasing some art. I saw her name and I was like, Sheena. So yeah, it's So I sent her a message. I didn't go back in there and check because I got busy, but yeah, it's cool to see the fam. It's cool to see the fam.
I see, and I also see that we got the fam in the building. Freeze, what's up? So good to see you. What's up? What's up? We got the ability to put some comments up. So fam over here.
Oh yeah, you in your streamer bag. You in the streamer bag, boss.
Look, come on. Look, it's called streamer. That's not me. I'm just hitting buttons over here. I'm just hitting buttons. But yeah, Twitch sure did do me dirty. Sorry about it. But that's some of me. We're gonna get it worked out though. We're gonna get it worked out for you. So I appreciate you for pulling up. Definitely appreciate you for pulling up. And I see B over here on the co-host mod tip, since that's what you do now.
Yeah, no. I love it. I love it though. That's
helping us out over here.
Absolutely.
But yeah, running through a few more of these. I think I was trying to be Barbara Walters or something. Over here, we take NFTs too seriously.
That's funny.
The first one that we have right here, this thread talk. So when I first got into some of this, I was Stacky Robinson, Mary Beth Sales. If you know, remember these names from over on the Web3 Twitter side, had a thread contest. And I entered it, did all these threads, end up winning first place.
I remember that. Yeah. Shout out to you.
End up winning first place, and it was a thread about Discord tips and tricks. When I tell you, I put my heart and soul into that. I was screen recording. I was making GIFs. Baby, I was like, if this does not help me win, I don't know what's going to happen. But a part of that was the winners were going to have a space with Stacky Robinson and Mary Beth Sells, who had a really huge platform at the time. And between us, they was taking too long. So I said, well, I got a space. I'm going to have the winners on. And so that was when we got into Thread Talk. And I was still on my Thread game. And so headed over here, we had a Thread Talk recap. I used to do recaps. And so this was early in the Commons, I was in Canva, still in Canva, mind you. Now today, making stuff, but we had, I had all kind of assets. We had Crypto Miyagi in the building, and Emily Loves Crypto. Emily was from Foolproof App. Miyagi at the time was some Onaji fan, but also, still very much in the Alpha game. Ooh, I haven't said that in forever. The Alpha game. Whoa.
Yep.
Over here, was taking ideas of quote visuals, quote images from New York Times, structured that from what I saw in the New York Times threads and things like that. And then just continue to kind of move from there. So that was some tips and tricks that we had. And so I understood, hey, everyone can't come and listen to an hour and a half space. Let me hit a recap thread, since I had already won a thread contest, and put more into that. And then from there, it kind of continued to take off.
Mm-hmm. Killing it too on the side, the journalism side, the thread. You were killing it. Like,
we had, I remember this was, let's see, we had another one. Here's another one that we already had. Regenerative finance recap that we had, talking about regenerative finance with Meta Catalyst from 40 Acres. Still, still in the fam, still talking about this stuff, still continuing through 40 Acres to try to do great stuff for our communities. But that was when, I was having series. We did Money Month. So we were talking about money, since Web3 and crypto, is so, at the time, so money driven, money centric. Well, we need some more of it. Like, how can we use some of it? And would dive down and get down into what refi was, and refi benefits. Y'all, this was, looking back at this, this was a lot, but when I really do tell you, I have such love for it, because this really did help me realize that I want my second act to be something probably more akin to a content creator in this way. Right. Whether it is through streaming, whether it is through content production like this, content editing, writing, this is the type of stuff that I really, really enjoy. And then your girl love talking ish. So it was our first kickback space. So our kickback spaces were me being the Wendy Williams of Web3, going to get topics, getting people coming in, talking about the stuff that's going on in the space. This first one, this kickback edition. Can you just take a moment real quick? Can you see this? This looks so good. Now it's not Onaji B graphic designer. I know, I'm sure you can.
Oh wow!
But for me, this was it, baby. This was it.
Shout out to the Onajis too, just fly.
Right, look at all these Onajis, and we had some remixes from JT with the bestie Tisha. IC3 was in the building, came. We got Treasure that was with us, and so we were just pulling up, talking about what was going on. We were talking about NASA rocket scientists. From here, what is this? New from the Avon lady. Oh, Rihanna waiting to drop her new album, which we still haven't gotten. Shout out to her, though. She did have, I think this is baby number 2, I think, on the 13th. So yay for Rihanna. We still ain't got the album. We still waiting, girl. Get with it. Nick Cannon and his family tree turning around now.
What a time.
We got an update, because he's finally realized that having all these 12 kids was a trauma response from getting divorced from Mariah Carey. Wow. The baby, who has been canceled by that time with $22 tickets. Like, do you see all the stuff we was talking about? My girl Britt. What a time. Diddy? What is this? Diddy buying a cannabis company? Oh, I'm sure he had to let that go.
For
Drake
sure.
drama? Wow.
What a time. What a time.
Wow. And
that's
so
amazing.
Like, for me, the comments has just been a place where we can go to just talk about what's going on, whether that is here in Web3, whether that is, talking about pop culture. I know we spoke about music for some as well. That was one of the Let's Talk lyrics. I think one of the very last ones that we had was being kind to your mentals. I'll go snatch that up in just a second, because by that time I got into a little bit of content editing. But you know, you've been there like the whole time and kind of seen the growth. Like, for the conversations that we were having, I don't really feel like there were a lot of folks having such specific conversations for what was going on here in the space for Black and brown folks.
No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, you know. And if there were conversations here and there, it was just strictly like pertaining to the tech, Web3, those collections, something like that, if that was the case. But yeah, there was very few and far between, you know, spaces that were talking culture, you know. Maybe was the Melanin Project, maybe, but other than that, and they were heavily not Web3. You know what I'm saying?
I do remember that.
What a time! What a time!
But yeah, I mean, it even ranged. It wasn't just such esoteric stuff. I mean, pulling up another one, we always, you know, whether it was on an ONJU Saturday or here in the Commons, we always took moments to make sure that we could, you know, talk about and highlight what the fam was doing. So we had our women in our ONJU community. You know, it was Women's History Month, so I pulled up some of the best folks that we knew. You know, we got Soul Librarian over here, the amazing Ritzy. Ritzy's still doing great things.
Still killing it.
Ola Metaverso and so much more. I know B, you spoke with her not too long ago. You got a podcast coming out from that conversation soon.
Yeah.
So Rika, another one of our deans, a hyper realist artist. I met her. She was here in Texas toward the end of the spring. So that time she was in London. Now she's over in Canada and traveling the world. And then Mariah, who I actually came back across on another account. Like, it's always been about spotlighting, like we say right here, like our alphites. And our alphites were what we just came up with as like our ONJU fam. Folks coming in, getting the alpha, getting the information, running around and taking it wherever they need to go. This was kind of my first little foray into a little bit of content. I used to do all my content editing over on Zealous because it was audio and you could just kind of program in, and they made these audio grades.
I am really
and Mariah,
motivated right now to share more about how you can potentially hold people accountable, if you will, or these organizations, right, in order to support women.
17.
And I just want to share.
But for me, it was never about the length. At the time, people were like, no, you can't have it more than 30 seconds, 45 seconds. You can't break down the alpha and the information that we were sharing in our spaces in 45 seconds.
No,
and so
impossible.
for me, I was like, yeah, no, we got to have so much more. There's some great art right there from Rika. Kang and Rika were combining forces to go for Mind Bob Studio, doing so much from there and kind of in their curation bag, which we have seen that now continue. Ritzy, a partner over at Ola Metaverso, another kind of content creator in our own right, continuing to be out and about, traveling with our podcast, with so much more, traveling you know, to South America to continue to help people learn more about Web3 and crypto. Like, he got some goats in. And then Soul at the time was an artist making beautiful art on Canva, and then continue to grow. And we saw her, you know, start as a small artist here and continue to build her confidence and glow into so much more. And that was just for Women's History Month. It was crazy. I know it was always important for me to make sure that we celebrate it, because we didn't see that in Web3. Nobody was having spaces for Women's History Month. No one was having Pride Month spaces. But because our Black and brown family is so diverse, we want to see one another represented here. And I know that was, you know, that was why you started ONJU. So it's always been my goal to continue that. And doing that through the comments was how we did it.
Swag. It's perfect. And now you over here booting up season 2 with video. Let's go. Like this.
Look, say it again. Now I cannot not share this one. I can't not share this one. So I gotta make sure
what we got?
This one. Maybe I can get a little bit of that side. What is it? What are they? The clip accounts be? I feel like
right.
What you call them? What the kids call
W clip accounts. Yeah.
The clip accounts. But somebody that's up and coming and growing is Jaden Violet. I know you are still very much super involved over on the UBR side. We had Jaden in a space with a ultraviolet rave, which was what he was putting together with music and his own NFT project at the time at ONJU University crossover. Because Jaden's always been someone who has just come in and shown love, given us opportunities through audio spaces as he grew his platform, and then vice versa. So there was always a synergy in between all of us. So I asked him if he would come on. When I tell you I put my heart and soul into this content, and it had to be some of the best stuff I've done. Like just looking at it now, I was like, Jaden, like I might have to send this over to him and be like, hey, you need some graphics? Let a boy know. Right. I know you got a whole team. But if you just need a little something, just let me know. I got you. But we were here playing so much of his music. Like Underground Diner, still one of my favorites right there. We went down here. Look at this. Look at this audio. Look at this audio. I gotta play this. Do you see? We got audio talking.
I feel like a lot of times when communities want to grow, whether
animation,
it's with their brand, it's because they're afraid to experiment outside their comfort zone.
Your folks wasn't doing this.
Nah.
So excited to be back in the game and doing even more. Here we go with the Taco Bell. Does Jake even talk about Taco Bell anymore? Has he left
every day? No, every day. He's a Taco Bell Maxi still every day.
And right here, this last part. Looking ahead, Jaden wants to continue to elevate and grow the UVR experience. And I feel like that's what he's doing now. He is now jet setting across the country. We were with him each and every day when he was streaming here on Twitch. Now he's over in LA, continuing to grow and being stuff. I think he's on right now. Sorry, I have to take you away from all that, but I know he's on doing amazing things doing amazing things now. And we saw it start over from the Twitter audio spaces and having his NFTs in our wallets and playing his music. So Onaju's been in this game for a minute, y'all. And it ain't stopping. This is, for me, it's truly only the beginning.
Only the beginning. Just growing and dabbling in new social platforms, new blockchains. Yeah, we here.
Now, my very last one, and I'm just going to go down to this content. This is one of our last ones. Protect your mentals with music. So, if you got melanin in your skin, you got music in your blood. So we were talking about the connection of music and mental health. And so we went through, and all the speakers, when they came up, had to talk to us about what was some of their favorite songs. And so, again, me and my content editing tip, we went down here, and I had to make this one right here when I tell you another labor of love, but the absolute best.
My favorite song of
that's K starting us off with a changes on.
So that means a lot in that song. You know what I'm saying?
Love language. I feel like when I listen to music has color.
That's Miles Davis.
And one of my favorite songs by Miles Davis was
it just kind of chills you out, but the vibe is positive, and it's like perfect to kind of
from an artist named Juvenile. And the song is called
Back That Ass Up. Classic, baby, classic. That's gonna come. Classic.
Somebody's gonna up in there. That's the song that should be at the top of this
but
list.
When we come down to it, this is us. This is us. Mm-hmm. And so whether it's educating about blockchain stuff, having a good time, just talking about music, whatever it is, right, Ms. V? A classic. Right. Let's hit it back up. A classic. I know that's right. When you read, you're going to head to the floor. So, I see Zal over here. What's up, Zal? I am live. I'm live right now, just not on mine. Had a little technical difficulties. So look, you can head over to I'm live over on Twitter, maybe not on Twitch, but I had a little technical difficulties. Chrome was doing me real dirty, but we're gonna get it figured out by the next one. So I'm live on Twitter on my personal one, Brian O'Shea Dance, and then we're over here on the ONJU. So BK men in the clutch to say your voice. I appreciate it.
We'll be able to upload that video as well too. So over on the Lost channel.
But yeah, so we have talked about what was behind us, but then like what's coming up next. And for me, it's gonna be more of that, more of what you've already seen, like more conversations. I gotta get back into the content editing, like hardcore. Because again, like those visuals for me was something I didn't see at the time. Still don't see them now, to be honest with you.
Still don't see them now.
So I'm trying to figure out. So maybe chat can help me out. B, you can help me out too. Like, what's the next place that I need to be? We still see conversations on Web3 over on X, but I feel like everything is kind of triangulated a little bit and kind of broken into a lot of different areas. So if I got back into the content editing, if I continue to have the streaming, like, what I need to put my clips at? Like, help me out, chat. Like, where are we headed? Is it a Farcaster? It is a base app. I don't know.
Everywhere, the kids now are saying put it everywhere.
Well, I mean, we're in two places right now. We're at the very least in two places. More moving forward. And I mean, we're going to be as many places as we can. I know you've got ONJU each and everywhere. You'll see a little bit more of that soon. And when I put that banner up, that's only a half of the places where we are. But yeah, like, you know, like hit me up. I really need to figure it out, because if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. So as I cut some of this content up, as I continue to do more, get back into these conversations, I gotta know where I can put it. Because if we're gonna make this a way of life, if we're gonna, you know, continue to try to grow this very much like I was with the writing. The writing started for me, then into the content. Now I'm on video. I got to take a little bit more pride in this appearance, though, and maybe not have this big old beard, but you know, we'll figure it out. But wherever it is I need to be, I'm sure you gotta let me know.
Absolutely. No, you good. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about any of that. Not too funny. I was talking in the chat. Shout out to Tech in the building.
Yeah, what's up, Tech?
Everybody pulling up.
Good to see you. Appreciate the support.
Hey, I see some more familiar.
Very much the mentorship. Very much the mentorship. I see through the building. What's up, fam? Another Dean from ONJU University. We were just talking about you. You had some stuff in there as well. Look, you might have to come on over here yourself. We need to have you over here on the opposite side. We need to add a third one up under there. Have some more conversations, because I know you got some great stuff to say too.
Lots of squad in the building. Absolutely, Z. Absolutely, man.
But yeah, y'all, this is truly only the beginning. This is the first one. You didn't do anything, I see through. We were talking about old conversations. You know what? I actually just played the music. The be kind to your mentals with music. So I played some of the content editing that I did from back then, and you were talking about moment in life for Music Soul Child as some of the music that helps you kind of like chill out, right? When things get a little bit hectic. So we were trying to talk about how so much of the comments started with conversations like that, and then we're moving into more from there. So
yeah.
But yeah, Tech, we're over here. We're back on the blockchain, quote unquote. Because even though we're not, Twitch isn't necessarily blockchain friendly, at least not yet. But we are back on the block as far as bringing the comments back with our great conversations, with our great interviews, and just being back over here, continuing to get the video side going. We started with the words, then we went to the audio. Now we're here for the video. Who knows? 10 years from now, I might be beamed into your living room through hologram. Maybe that's when you finally see your 5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go. Yeah, we need that. We need that.
Miss V said she's coming the last week of October. Most definitely. What honestly, you can come whenever you like. But yes, last week of October. Let me go in and put it down. You got to be my first guest for the kickback because I know you got some good stuff, and I know you get some good talk with some topics. So I'll make sure we get the good stuff ready because I know you saw Riri just had her baby. So we'll start with some of that, and I'll make sure I get a lot of stuff going. So Miss V, we can have you on so you can talk, you can dish a little bit more, like distracted from this past week because I need some of that energy over here.
I'm crying.
Freeze. I'm crying. Really? Did we talk about this already? We talked about this already. I'm not even gonna
comment. Freeze in the comments said 6'7", whatever that means.
Dream guys, y'all have a great night. Y'all see you soon.
I'm crying. No.
Yes, I need to get something to counteract. You know what? I think that might be my first line of business for the comments is to go viral with the brand new. That's what I'm gonna do. Appreciate it. I see through.
Good luck.
That's what's gonna happen.
That's funny.
But yeah, Miss V, she ruined her boy mom. That's all right. It is what it is. At least she's healthy. We still ain't finna. Well, I don't know. We might get some music out of this. She dropped a little song when the first boy came. Maybe we'll get another track of her wailing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but friends, I mean, this was a good one for me. Oh, she said she good. I know that's right. Don't do that. Maybe she can give us a little song to wind the waist. We need to wind the waist because we didn't have a summer song. I know y'all had a summer tour, but we didn't have a summer song. I'm not salty about it.
No summer song for you, huh?
I'm not salty about it.
That's funny. I'm trying to think.
But friends, I wanted to make this a quick one. It was my first one. I wanted to pop my cherry a little bit over here on the streaming side. And we had some complications, like the first time had some complications sometimes. Maybe not bad ones, but we over here making it happen. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. I mean, just like we used to continue to see more. What we see today is truly only scratching the surface of what the possibilities are. Just like we had for the comments on audio, we had our intro, we talked about music, we got into our topic, we wound it back, and so much more. Like, we gonna see more. Right, Ms. V? I know that's right. But we are going to see so much more, and especially now that we have the opportunity to now see it on the visual side, there's going to be so much more coming. Hopefully, as I start to get into the hang of being in front of the camera more often, you'll see some shorter form content, still talking about some ONJU good stuff. Then you'll see us long form over here on Wednesdays. You'll see us on Saturdays with ONJU Saturday with B. You're going to see B each and every day, wrecking shop on scavenger hunts, on UVR, tapping, gorilla streaming, out in the wild, making it happen from there. So B, tell us a little bit more about how we can find you for some of that.
You can find me over on the Twitch side. They can find me on the Twitch side, daily streams. What is this, day 38 out of 50? Just keeping that streak going. I actually did start on the ONJU page, OHNAHJI on all the socials. But I was tapped in over on the TikTok page. I went live over there for the first time. And then, I tapped back in with the IG live, the Instagram fam as well, too. So you'll see me everywhere. But you can catch me on Twitch, every daily for sure.
You see down there in our ticker, we fancy over here. You can tap in with the U. We over on Twitch. You got Twitter, you got IG, and you got YouTube. You're probably gonna see one of these two faces over on some of those in the upcoming future, if not much more often.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, technical difficulties aside, I feel like this one was successful.
Absolutely, 1,000%, 1,000%. Multi-streaming over on on Twitter and on Twitch for sure.
Now that's what I can't. Let me see. I mean, we're still over here. I cannot believe that. That's really wild for me, considering that like when I first started this Twitter, I was like, yeah, I'm not over here for any of this. And then 14 years later, my face is on mine.
That's how it happens too. That's how it happens.
I'm like, okay, friends from high school are about to see this.
And that's all good.
But yes, y'all. Hopefully next time you will not only see us over on the ONJU page, you'll see it. So follow me over on Twitch, Boss 2.0. So that's Boss, the number 2 point spelled out, and then the number 0. So you'll see some more of that. I gotta make sure I'll get that. I'll get all that in. You'll see all my assets and stuff again real soon. Not physical assets. I mean media assets. Okay. There's a question for you, sir.
How come you don't get a ticker on the bottom of the screen? What you talking about? Hey, that's Boss's setup. That's Boss's
what Twitter?
Boss's
what ticker? Setup. What are you talking about? Huh?
What's she talking about? At the bottom of the screen? Oh my God! She said, "Put my Cash App, girl. Goodbye." That ain't even gonna work because you can't have your Cash App but also be in the gifted leaderboard. That doesn't work. That's
I mean, look. I mean, you say that, but you talking to the whale holder over here. I mean, what?
I mean, that too.
Put my business out here. Keep your eyes and ears out, y'all. I got an undivided attention comment. You know it's gonna be a good one. Because if I'm talking real cash money over here, you know I'm gonna get over there and talk some more.
Facts.
So I can't wait for that conversation. We're gonna make it happen. So the next undivided attention for ONJU is when be?
Friday. At 11 a.m. PST. And then I'm sitting down with Gold City, his parents, goated viral moment. He pulled up on Jaden down in Hollywood, and his parents tracked him.
All right. Oh, we lost your audio a little bit.
We sure did.
There you go. There we go.
So yeah, I was sitting down with Gold City's parents on Friday. 11 a.m. It's gonna be an amazing conversation. I can't wait.
Very nice. And then sometime after that.
Yeah, that's episode 9. So
yeah. I told B ages ago. I was like, well, once you get to 10, I'll get it. And he got to 10 real quick. So
I know, right?
Conversations you've been having with the streamers and all the content creators. Go back and get those two because those have been some hilarious conversations, chill conversations, insightful conversations. Sir, I need you to stay on my lane. This is my
lane. Hey, I'm just, hey, all right, okay, I'm gonna hand it off.
Never continue like the most that we can continue to highlight and platform so many of the folks that support us. That's what we're here for. So if it's you, if it's me, if it's Miss V, if it's I See Through, whoever it is, come on out. We're always here to help support. Whether you need to know more about emerging tech, blockchain, whatever it is, we got you. Even if you want to know ONJU's background.
My actual background or the visual background?
Now you already know what the background is. Come on now.
Yeah,
like you don't know.
ONJU University. No, I'm black. African American. No, both sides of my family are from the middle of the country though. So yeah, we, I'm a descendant of some stuff.
ADOS in the building.
On both sides. Say it again.
So let me turn up. Yes, we finna turn up because we gotta turn up at the kickback. So by that time, you gonna it's gonna be real good because by that time I'm gonna have all my assets together. So I'm gonna have my topics ready. We probably gonna have some good music in the building. That's gonna be a good time. And I'm gonna have to make sure I really like get my follower count up so we can turn it up. We gonna get you some of that cash out. We're gonna get some in mind too. We're gonna have a good time.
Too funny. Nah, y'all crazy. Y'all already turning up. Episode 1 already turning up. Isaac 3 said, duh.
Yo, thanks so much for the good time, especially for the first one. The warm welcome, the great comments, just being here and listening to me wax poetic about all the journey of ONJU, Prisoners to Commons from the past. We're here right now in the present, first time here on Twitch, and the future is endless. So I'm super excited. Commons is back.
Let's go. So I'm talking
Big love to ONJB. I appreciate number 1, the support. Number 2,
absolutely.
If you did not see it at the beginning, let's just give it up real quick for this amazing banner that we got right here featuring my number 1991. Hey. ONJU number 1991, as seen through the eyes of artist Javon. We're gonna have this and so much more coming. This gave me all of the good energy, all of the inspiration for what's coming up into this season 2. So I can't wait to see what it continues to bring. Now that I'm here over on StreamYard and I see what's going on, y'all, you already saw what I was creating. Just easy breezy, like it's gonna be it. So you tell your friends they need to be over here on the ground level real quick, and you tell Jaden I'm coming for a spot. Now I'm not gonna be outside, but I'm gonna be right here making the good content.
That part. That's funny. That's funny.
But y'all, we're gonna go ahead and take it on out of here. I gotta go get some dinner. Number 1, I gotta go get in this bed so I can go teach the youth of America for the rest of the week. But you will continue to see me. I will say this. I know I put this down, but then I was looking at my my calendar last week and I saw that I got to teach on Wednesday down in Houston. But you're going to see me sometime next week. Maybe it'll be a Tuesday. Maybe it'll be a Thursday. Maybe I'll have me or not, but you're going to see me back over here because I got to get the habit going, right?
Yeah.
So you will see me again next week. If I can do Wednesday, you'll definitely see it on Wednesday. I'll make sure I put some energy out and put some good new visuals out so you can make sure that you can know to come see me. I'm going to make sure I get this Chrome together because me and Chrome going to fight. That it can connect to my Twitch account.
That's funny.
I'm gonna go find somebody somewhere in California. You might see me on the news like you saw that stuff going on down the street in Dallas this morning because I need my stuff working.
That part.
But anyways, I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for coming on by. B, I appreciate you. And the first of many, the Commons is back.
Let's go. Y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Peace, y'all.
Head it out. See y'all soon.
All right.